So I think it's fair to say that when it comes to hunting Eidolons, Chroma right now is the one frame that everyone is talking about. His insane damage output with Scorn active is enough to 1 or even 2 shot an Eidolon's limb, which sounds a little bit crazy, but let's be realistic, we are talking about a min-maxed Chroma build which takes a bit of time to make, so please DE don't fucking nerf. But what about the other unsung heroes of these Eidolon hunts, the Warframes that support your team enough to allow you to kill an Eidolon in under 5 minutes? Warframes that will boost your damage output or help keep you alive during the Eidolon's different attack phases. Warframes that outside of the planes are still incredibly effective on every other mission type, but maybe aren't used as much as you would like to see them being used. What about Volt, for instance, one of our starter Warframes? Right now, easily one of the most useful Warframes when it comes to killing an Eidolon, simply because of his shield and the fact that it can both protect you and your teammates, but also increase all of your damage output and of course crit damage multiplier as well. And in doing so, kill an Eidolon a hell of a lot quicker than if you hadn't got that Volt in your team. What if that Volt decided to run with 4 of the Vigilante set mods spread between his primary weapon and the frame itself, because that's what I'm running with in this footage, just to check those kind of set mods out. In fact, what if a Chroma had those 4 mods on to increase his crit chance as well? So the Vigilante set mods will increase your primary weapon's crit chance by a maximum of 30% with all 6 mods equipped, but I've only got 4 mods equipped, so I'm getting a 20% crit chance boost. Now I have 2 of these set mods on my Warframe, on my Volt, and I have 2 of these set mods on whatever sniper rifle of choice I wanted to bring. Now the only issue with using these set piece mods is the fact that they take the place of mods that you may have already been relying on, and these set mods are much weaker than the other variants you may be replacing them with. So it's up to you whether or not you think it's worth your time to bring these set mods. Now I've been finding them pretty damn good so far, and I find that the Rubico especially hits really hard with this setup because of its already insane crit multiplier, and of course Volt's shield just complements the Rubico really well. But like I said, all of these set mods are much weaker versions than ones we already have equipped and ones you're probably going to be replacing them with. Like the multi-shot Vigilante mod is more or less a rank 3 split chamber and so on. Now if you decide to mod your Volt for this setup, for hunting an Eidolon, all you're really relying on is his shield. That's all you're really building it for. That's all your team needs. You're not building him for capacitance, crowd control, or speed or power, it's just his shield. So basically duration and maybe a bit of efficiency in there as well is all you're really gonna need. Now having Volt's shields down for your teammates to take advantage of, whether shooting their weapons or their operators amp through those shields, is a huge boost to your squad, and a maxed out Chroma as well shooting maybe a Lanka through Volt's shield is absolutely insane. Or even if you wanted to take advantage of Harrow's red crit buff during that final stage of killing an Eidolon while shooting through Volt's shield, the damage is nuts and it burns down that Eidolon so fucking quickly. Now for this reason I think Volt is pretty much just as important as a Chroma in an Eidolon hunt, but maybe that's just me, if not more of a benefit. But of course the Princess Dragon is fucking pure awesome as well, that's why he is pretty much my main Warframe. Now right now I believe a team consisting of a Chroma, a Volt, a Trinity and either a Harrow, a Raw Rhino or an Oberon as the final Warframe can kill about 8, 9 or maybe 10 Eidolons in one night cycle if they push it really hard. Because 4 players shooting their amps through Volt's shields will burn down the Eidolon shield in no time, and then you can destroy his limb in 1 or 2 shots. It's really fast, nearly too fast for Harrow's ultimate to be back up off a cooldown, so maybe that's why you could bring a Rhino or an Oberon instead. Oberon's Hallowed Ground can help you bypass the pulse waves that the Eidolon will release that drains your frame's energy and deals damage. So if you pop into your operator, you won't take any damage if you go into stealth mode, and if you've got your Warframe on top of the Hallowed Ground, then you're not going to lose energy either. Now these set mods are definitely niche mods, ones that not everyone's going to like, and I believe that maybe they're designed more for new players than anyone else, but they can definitely be a benefit to certain weapons, especially weapons that already have a high crit multiplier, because you're going to be boosting that crit chance, which means you're going to be hitting harder more often. Weapons like snipers especially, hell even a crit based shotgun if you can build one could be a lot of fun to try out with maybe 4 of these mods. But Let me know what you guys think of Volt when it comes to hunting Eidolons. Console players can let me know very soon as well, because the 14th of November you guys are going to be getting the Eidolon update, so make sure and have as much fun with that as possible. Remember, enjoy that fishing. Do me a huge favour and hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, or don't if you didn't. Subscribe for more Warframe, and as always, thanks very much for watching.